The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. Just want to start off by saying thank you to you all for joining me today on this webinar. We're going to be looking at a couple long-term retirement solutions, looking at a few different products that have we've seen really exceed in the market lately, and it's just kind of a new marketplace with a new kind of product. Many of you know, if you've been in the industry for any length of time, Allianz 222 kind of had a avenue of its own for many years. And so a lot of companies have come out with similar products. So we're going to dive in and look at a couple different products today that are very similar as far as how they work and are just a great opportunity for clients. So we're going to get going here. We're going to go through three products kind of quickly today. So as you have questions, just jot them down, and then I'll give you guys a call. We're following the webinar, each of you individually, to answer any questions you may have. So I'm going to go through some intro slides here real quick on IAMS, and we'll dive into these products. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Laura Johnson. I work here at IAMS on the Annuity team. So anytime you need help with life, or anytime you need help with annuity cases, design, illustrations, give me a call. I'm happy to help. Alrighty, so we'll start off by talking about our new producer bonus. If you're new to IAMS or haven't joined IAMS yet, this is something you would be eligible for. When you do get contracted with IAMS, you have 180 days or 6 months to qualify for a new producer bonus. As you can see on the screen, there's a lot of great options available. 3 different tiers here: $100,000, $300,000, and $500,000 levels. So $100,000 annuity or single premium life case would qualify you for the first tier, where you could get $750 cash. We could build you a website and pay for it for 2 years, or get you the newest iPad out there. If you decide not to cash out at $100,000 and go for the $300,000 level, as you can see, there's some great opportunities there to get some assistance in some marketing, or again, $1,500 cash is a great option as well. And if you decide to be ambitious and go for that $500,000 level, we'll actually set you up with one of our seminar coaches, pay for your first mailing, and help you get going on seminars. You can also do Ritz-Carlton travel package, or we've also got a cash option or marketing reimbursement option at that level as well. So great opportunity off your first few pieces of business with IAMS for us to partner with you on some of the marketing things and assist you in those areas. Once you're done with your new producer bonus, we do move you into a marketing reimbursement program. So for all the business you write with IAMS on the indexed annuity, single premium life target premium, will all count toward marketing reimbursement. So for every 100,000 of indexed annuity business, we'll get you $100 of marketing reimbursement. For every 10,000 of life target premium, we'll put $200 in a marketing reimbursement account. And for every 100,000 of single premium life business would get you $200 as well. So the goal there is a reimbursement program. Let us partner with you, help you with your marketing expenses, and a good way to say thank you for the business you're writing. We also have a referred producer program here at IAMS. As you know, referrals are big in growing your guys' business, and same with ours. With that, we like to say thank you for the referrals. So when your referee gets contracted with IAMS, we'll give you $50. When they write their first piece of business, you'll get $100, and then going forward, you'll earn 20 basis points on all the business they write. So a lot of agents don't necessarily want to build a downline or take on the responsibility of other agents. So it's a good way for us to put some money in your pocket for referring the agent to us. If you have any question where you stand on any of these programs, I will mention the referred producer is paid out quarterly. So it's not paid out on a daily basis. It is quarterly. If you have any curious what's in your marketing reimbursement account, if you qualified for the new producer bonus, give your marketer at IAMS a call. They can get those questions answered for you. Here at IAMS, it's part of our name, Insurance Agency Marketing Service. We're not striving to be the biggest FMO out there. We're trying to be number one when it comes to service. We start that with answering the phone every time you call. If you've called into IAMS, you know that we have a 3-ring guarantee. We answer the phone live every time. You're not talking to voicemail. You actually ask to leave a voicemail, the person answering the phone is going to tell you no, but we can take a message for you. So we really want to make sure, the goal with that is to make sure you get your answers when you need them. You're not leaving a voicemail and waiting a day or two to get a call back. We want to make sure you get what you need when you need it. We do have a great new business team here as well. Cindy on the life side, Amber on the annuity side. Their teams do an amazing job when you write business. If you send it through our office, we're going to scrub the application for you, make sure everything's in good order, give you an email or a call back with any of the corrections that need to be done and help you get that submitted. Then their teams are going to follow up on that business every 3 to 5 business days for you. So the goal there is to keep you updated so that you can do what you do best, and that's out in the field selling. Um, so we like to say from submission to commission support on that front. Here at IAMS, we're going to do with your marketer, you're going to get all your case design assistance. We're going to help you make sure you have your forms, make sure you've got your training done. We're just trying to make your job easier. The more that we can take on for you, the more opportunities that leaves you out in the field doing, like I said, what you do best. One other thing I will mention is we do have a paperless contracting system. You can register online, or if you fill out the agent data packet one time and we've got it in the system, as long as we've got your current E&O and license. If you want to add a carrier, all you got to do is shoot us an email, give us a call, say, hey, I need to get appointed with AIG. We can do that without you having to do more paperwork. So again, just trying to make your job a lot easier. Our creative team is probably one of the most important departments here at IAMS when it comes to you guys in marketing. If you haven't talked to Sean or Jacob or Aaron, they do a great job for our agents as far as design work. I mean, when you're first getting in the business or maybe never really did any design work for your business, we start with doing the branding, making sure you got a logo and kind of a color scheme. Then anytime we do any marketing for you, whether it be a newsletter, an email blast, whatever marketing you're looking to do, then we can apply your color scheme, apply your logo, everything to everything we do. We've got a lot of turnkey solutions as far as handouts that we can customize towards you. If you're looking for kind of like annuities versus CDs, we've got one like that where we can customize those pretty quickly for you. Newsletters are a big thing. I talk to a lot of guys who may be big in the Medicare business and trying to get in front of their clients now for annuities and life insurance. The best way to get in front of those old clients is maybe start sending out a quarterly newsletter. It's a great way to be in front of your clients, or let them know your other services as well. So if you haven't talked with them, if there's some design work you're looking to do, if you are licensed with IAMS, you do have access to the creative department, and they can do things for no cost or a fraction of the price that you would have to pay if you went to like a freelance kind of designer. So if you have anything you're working on or need help looking to do a website, anything like that, give them a call. They can help you out. If you have been out to our website, it's up there on the screen, www.imsinc.com. I'm out there on our website all day long. There's a lot of great tools out there for you. I'm just going to go through a couple of my favorite spots. Under the products tab, we've got both a life and an annuity section. Under the life one, you can do your life quotes, term quotes, real easily do compares against all the carriers out there. Same thing on the annuity side. If you click on the annuity, you can go out there and do some illustrations. You have access to Annuity Rate Watch through our website. So some great tools for you when you're out in the field looking for rates or wanting to know who's going to give the best income. If you're calling me and asking me, telling me you got a 62-year-old looking for income at 67, first thing I'm doing is going to our website to Annuity Rate Watch to see who's honestly going to give you the best income. Then you and I can have a reasonable conversation about the top 5 or so, see which one's going to be the best fit for your client. You have access to forums out there as well, but probably one of my favorite things on our website is if you go under the support tab, there's a sales resource library. This is an amazing feature for you guys. It's got all sorts of client-facing materials. One thing I see a lot is clients want to know, what is a fixed index annuity, or what is a stretch IRA, or what is an IUL. Well, out on the sales resource library, there's client presentations that are client approved that break all those different things down, a million different topics of client presentations. So great resource for you guys. Financial calculators. Another big one that I use all the time is fact finders. Agent will call me and say, hey, Laura, I'm working on a big estate case. You got, anything I can do to get some extra information on that? Well, there's some great fact finders out on our website specific toward estate planning, so check out the sales resource library. Again, it's got some great resources for all of you. If you have trouble getting into the website, you do have to register. Once you register, it shoots over to the creative team and they'll approve you. Usually within a couple hours, you have access then to the website. We do have an RIA in this office, IAMS Wealth Management. This was started a little 2 years ago. We really built it for the insurance producer as the DOL was looming over our head a couple of years ago. trying to move fixed index annuities into the security world, or consider those who write it to need to be a fiduciary. That's when we created IAMS Wealth Management. We use Fusion Capital Management down in Texas as our back office on that, clear through TD Ameritrade. So if you got your 65, you're studying for it, or maybe your CFP, you want to get registered with an RIA, give Charles Jr., Mike Hansen a call. They can get any questions you may have answered. One other thing I am going to mention about IAMS Wealth Management, I'm going to throw the first poll question up here while I'm talking about it, is our soliciting program with wealth management. Depending on the state you're in, if you're maybe studying for your exam and you've got some clients who maybe need to put a portion of the money in a different avenue, you can refer that business over to IAMS Wealth Management. Depending on the state, we can actually pay you a portion of the fee that we charge the client, depending on the state. So it's a great way to kind of build up those clients here at IAMS and keep them in your territory. And then when you do pass your exam, we will transfer all those clients directly to you. So it's a great way. I always tell my guys, when you're in a house and you go in and there's 500,000 and maybe Athene or AIG, North American, whoever you're writing with, says, hey, we're only going to take 350,000. What are you going to be doing with that other 150? Because if you're not doing anything with it, you're just allowing another agent to come in and just kind of sweep up that client on the security side, and potentially at the risk of losing that client altogether. So we think it's really important to have this in your back pocket. If you have any questions about studying and anything like that, give the boys a call. They'll be happy to assist you. Our Life and Annuity Academy, this is, I think, one of the better things that we really do for our agents, and I think it's very beneficial. Those who have gone to one of our academies, we've seen a huge increase in the business that they're writing. What it is it's a 2.5-day training, all expense paid. We cover your flights, your meals, your hotel, all expense paid. We usually partner with a home office, one of the insurance companies, and it's really geared toward the seasoned producer looking to grow their business. So it's not necessarily the best fit for someone who's brand new to the business. It's not going to be annuities 101 or life insurance 101. It's going to be diving into sales techniques, marketing systems. How can we help you grow your business? A lot of fun strategies that some of our top producers bring. We bring in 4 or 5 of our top guys. They're going to actually share exactly what they're doing to market. They're going to show their seminar system, talk about the radio show that they're doing, let you listen to one of their radio shows, introduce you to some niche products. So we got a guy who introduces a product, pretty simple concept, and it's helped him add 100,000 to his bottom line each year. So we've got some of our agents who are going to come in and share with you exactly what they're doing. So I really think it's a great opportunity. I will say that this is a very popular event, so I'm going to throw up the second poll question. If you are interested, go ahead and click yes. What this will do is send you a pre-registration. If you've completed one already for this Academy coming up in September, you don't need to do it again. We've got you on the list. This doesn't necessarily guarantee you a spot when you complete the registration. We do have to, depending on the carrier we're doing it. I know the next one's going to be September 18th through the 20th, and we're going to be co-sponsoring that with Athene up in Des Moines, Iowa. So they put on a great show up there, have some great keynote speakers that come in. So if you fill out the registration, your marketer, whoever you put down, will give you a call, talk with you a little bit about the business. We do have to have you appointed with Athene to come into the academy. That's non-negotiable really on that front. And Athene does get a say-so in who comes in. So when we send them over a list of the people we'd like to bring, they get to send out the final invites though. So if you've done some business with Athene, that always helps your situation. So if you have any questions as far as some of the topics, the agenda, things like that, give your marker, give Ed Imes a call, or when I give you a call later today, let me know and I can give you any answers you may have. Top producers trip, the qualification for the Ritz-Carlton down in Naples has closed. It ended in June. So we will be announcing our next trip here coming up soon. Qualification did start already. It started July 1. So any business started that's been paid in July will count you toward the next trip. We have not announced the location or the qualification amount. Probably in the about $3.5 million range is what it's going to be. But your life, annuity, MedSup, long-term care, all the premium you're writing here at IAMS is going to count for trip credits. For you and a guest, it's all expense paid. It's a way for us to bring all of our top producers together, let them bounce ideas off each other, and let IAMS just say thank you for everything you've been doing with IAMS. So we will be announcing that hopefully here soon. But again, qualification just started, so good time to come on board. All right, so we're going to dive in now and talk about a couple products. Like I said, I'm going to talk about 3 products today. Why are we talking about this? Well, we want to give the clients better opportunities for income. We're going to look at some options that help clients keep up with inflation through retirement. And like I mentioned earlier, there's an increased competition in this market space. So we've seen more and more products added similar to this all the time. So I do this webinar once a month or once every other month about. So as we add new products, or as new products come out, I add them to the webinar as well. What can the client expect from these? Like I said, a better opportunity for increasing income. Increasing income is something that's becoming more and more popular when you're talking to your clients. I think most of you would be able to agree with me when I say if you ask your clients what their biggest concerns in retirement, they're going to tell you about outliving their money and keeping up with inflation. Those are 2 things that we hear every day. So we're going to look at some increasing, all these products we're looking at today are going to have increasing income. We're going to show how your clients can retain control of their assets. A lot of times when people, are looking for income, they look to annuitize or they look to put it in a SPIA when they need the income. We're going to look at some options that for little or no cost can give you the control and still have a great income with increases. And it's, like I said, it's going to be something your client can't outlive. So the first product we're going to talk about, like I mentioned, these products, if you've been in the industry for any length of time and you've seen Allianz's portfolio, these products that we're going to look at are all conceptually a lot like the Allianz 222, but we're going to look at the 3 newer products in the industry that compete with that. So the first one we're going to look at today is Athene's Agility. Athene introduced this product last year. It's probably, if it's not their #1 selling product, it's on its way to it. With all these products we're going to look at, they do have an income account value or benefit base, and they've got their accumulation account. So with Athene's Agility, you get a 25% bonus on the benefit base, income value, benefit base. Your benefit base is going to grow at 175% of all interest earned. We're going to look at their enhanced death benefit. There is no fee to the product, and we're going to show how your clients have opportunities for increasing income as well. So I kind of look at these products as my Swiss Army knife. You've got those clients who, hey, Joe, what are you looking for? Well, I kind of might need some income, but I kind of want to just pass the money on to my kids. Oh, I don't want any fees. I don't really know what the heck I want. This is the kind of product for that. All these products do require a 10-year wait to activate the income, but have withdrawal features within the first 10 years available. So again, 25% bonus is just on the benefit base. I like to always point that out. It's often misled or misunderstood by clients when you say 25% bonus. They think their cash value is getting that, where it's really just the benefit base. So I think that's really important to point out to clients. With Athene, we've got a lot of different strategy options available. As you can see on the screen, they've got S&P, just traditional S&P. They've got some daily risk control ones with the S&P. They've got indexes with the BNP Paribas, Morningstar, and the SG Janus funds. So some really great opportunities for uncapped accumulation. I think these products, like I said, Swiss Army knife, it's accumulation, potential income, and death benefit all in one product. We're going to skip this slide. This is just showing that when things go up in an indexed annuity, we don't have to take on the volatile market. When the market goes down like it did in some of these on this graph, we just stay the same. So that's why we like these indexed annuities. We're giving your client the upside potential without the risk of the downside. With the illustrations, so I'm going to dive into this now. All the illustrations I'm going to show you are going to have a guaranteed and a non-guaranteed page. So as you can see here, this is the guaranteed page, assuming 0 interest. Like I mentioned, your client's going to get a 25% bonus on the benefit base. So day 1, accumulation value is $500,000, benefit base is $625. Day 1. So that's a really great benefit. And like I said, we're going to talk about the enhanced death benefit. The unique thing about this product, these products, are going to be that at the time of death, your client's going to have, your beneficiaries, going to have the option to either A, take the lump sum of the cash value, accumulated value, which this column in next to the benefit base, or the beneficiary can take this the benefit base over a period of 5 years. So the nice thing about that, I see it in a couple ways. You're passing money on to kids. Maybe you don't want the kids to get that much money all at once. Also, an extra 125,000 is pretty nice. But then also paying the taxes over a portion of time versus all at once. I mean, it's a great opportunity there. Like I mentioned, you do have the option to have income out of these products. It's not required. So with this product, I illustrated showing income in year 10 using a 60-year-old $500,000. We wait the 10 years. We can guarantee your client's going to have $34,000 every year for the rest of their life. So there is a guarantee. What's really cool, though, is we're going to look at the non-guarantee page. It looks a lot different. Again, you get the 25% bonus on the benefit base. Then, like I mentioned earlier, the benefit base is going to grow at 175% of all interest earned. So, what that does, oh, hold on just a second. I got someone popping up a question here. I apologize. If you guys weren't able to see the screen, I can go back and show you real quick. I apologize on that. This was the guaranteed page, like I was just talking about, 0 interest, 500,000, benefit base is 625, guaranteed income right here at 34,375. But the exciting page we're going to look at, and I apologize for doing that, leaving that poll question up, is that here's our accumulation value. You can see it's still growing. This is assuming 6.5 return. I do allocate this pretty. You could make it a lot more aggressive, but I like to be more realistic. So what I did is I illustrated in 4 different strategies. I used 2 2-year strategies and 2 1-year strategies with several uncapped strategies. And historically, looking at the back testing and stuff, it was saying we're going to do about 6.5 a year. So as you can see, accumulation value is just growing based on interest. Benefit base, though, is growing at 175% of interest earned. So if you earn 4%, your cash value is going to go up by 4. Your benefit base, though, is going to grow up by 7. So good way to grow that benefit base really quick. I use this product a lot for clients who maybe can't get approved on life insurance and they wanted some better death benefit. Well, you can put in an accumulation account, the best one out there, and it'll grow, but it's just going to grow at the normal interest. With this product, that benefit base is growing at 175%, which is very attractive. So as you can see, again, we have to wait the 10 years to turn on income, but hypothetically, assuming a 6% return, we're looking at giving your clients a $76,000 income for the rest of their life. Not only that, but as you can see, every year when interest is earned, which we illustrated each year, that income goes up. So as interest is earned, once they activate the income, 4% interest earned equals a 4% increase in your income. It's an earnings index payout as far as the income goes. So again, a great opportunity not only just to give your clients a guaranteed income potentially, but then the potential to have it grow, I think, is very, very nice. And the fact that it comes at no cost is really attractive as well. What's really nice about this product is even though when this cash value hits 0, you're out of money, it's okay. We're still going to grow your income. So it's just a really great opportunity. Again, like I mentioned, at death, let's just say client dies at age 68. Beneficiary is going to have their option of $850,000 in a lump sum, or they could take this 1.2 over a 5-year period. So again, for those beneficiaries, I think about, when my grandfather passed away. My dad was probably at one of his highest tax brackets he's ever going to be in. Nice to be able to spread those taxes out over 5 years versus having to take on that tax burden all in 1 year. Here are the payout percentages for Athene. As you can see, there's one set of payout percentages. It is all earnings index. There is no level payout on this. It is what it is. So here are the payout percentages. I will mention you are able to do both single or joint on this product. So that is a very nice feature. So if you're doing a joint, payout percentages will be a little bit lower, but it is available to do joint on this product as well. So second product we're going to look at today. Looks like someone. If you have any questions, I see a couple questions popping up. I'll be able to answer those when I give you a call later. But we can do rollovers for this product. Like I was just about to mention, you can do for all these products, they do accept both qualified and non-qualified money. and both single and joint. And the unique thing is we can either do a joint payout on qualified dollars. The way that works is the money is going to come over. It has to come over like to like, and the husband's name, or we'll say it's in John Smith's name, it needs to come over in John Smith's name. But if he labels Mrs. Smith as the beneficiary, he has the option to then, when he activates the income, to pick single or joint. So to answer your question on that, yes, we do. You can do 401k rollovers. It's just a direct transfer. Do a transfer form. We send it into Athene, then they send it off to Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab mails Athene the money. Second product we're going to look at, this is a limited distribution product that you do have available through IAMS. We work with a product development company, Market Synergy Group, and they've introduced us to several different products. This is one of them, though. Works, like I said, conceptually, much like the Athene product, just it's going to be a little bit different numbers. With Lincoln, they give you a few more options as well. As you can see on the screen now, there are standard and the enhanced version of this. The standard version we'll talk about first. This is at no cost. You get a 15% bonus on the benefit base. You grow at 150% instead of 175. They do give you the option to do level payment or increasing. And then they've got the income multiplier is talking about the increasing income. So 4% interest equals a 4% increase in your income. And then they've got the enhanced death benefit as well. With the enhanced version, what the big difference with the enhanced version is that, first of all, there's a 1% fee, but number two, it grows at 175% instead of 150. It does have the level and increasing options available. The other big difference, though, is that the enhanced death benefit, like with Athene, is available day one. Whenever time client passes away, they get the option. With Lincoln, if you have the enhanced version, that's how it works as well. If you do the standard version, we have to wait till the 10-year period, then the enhanced benefit kicks in. Lincoln's got an A+ rating, so when your clients are concerned about the ratings and stuff, Lincoln is a great option there with an A+ rating. So with Lincoln Financial, you're going to get two choices. How is the income going to grow? Do you want standard or enhanced? Really, the difference there is 150 versus 175. And then how do you want it to pay out? Do you want a level payout or increasing? I really think it's important to push for those increasing ones because, like I mentioned, clients' biggest concerns in retirement are running out of money and keeping up with inflation. With Lincoln Financial, they've got some great strategies available. They've got some very competitive rates as far as par rates go with the S&P traditional, no daily risk control, just straight S&P. They do have some daily risk control options with the S&P as well, and they've got a couple BlackRock strategies as well. So some really good names there as far as indexes go as well. Illustration with Lincoln's a little more confusing if you ask me, but as you can see, if I can find it, accumulation value is over here in the green. So as you can see, this is assuming zero interest. They do illustrate a minimum guaranteed rate. You know, all insurance or annuity products do have a minimum guaranteed. So they do illustrate at the minimum guaranteed rate, assuming zero interest was earned. They're going to go back and credit it. So that's kind of how they illustrate it. So that kind of inflates the non-guaranteed, and the guaranteed page. I apologize there, but hypothetically speaking, you put 500,000 in age 60 and go up to age 70 and turn on the income. We're looking at a $40,000 income. So a great payout percentage there. I mean, obviously a little bit higher than what we saw over on Athene's side, but again, that is a little bit because of this minimum guaranteed. So still a great option though. One other unique thing though about Lincoln Financial, we've got clients who are often concerned about going into a nursing home or needing help with that portion of life. With Lincoln Financial, we do have a doubler on this for nursing home. So say the client, I use it often with client needs, that's their goal for the money. Like, I need this for long-term care, but they can't qualify for long-term care. Well, let's throw the money in here at Lincoln, let it grow. We never activate the income until you need nursing home benefits. Well, then we activate the income rider and turn on the doubler right away. And right away, we're giving them $80,000 versus $40,000. And that's just on the guaranteed side. Here's the non-guaranteed side. With the non-guaranteed side, I did run it with the 1% fee. with increasing income. So as you can see here, hypothetically speaking, including interest and all, we're looking at giving your clients around 71,000 versus the 40,000. And again, as you can see, it does have the increasing income. One thing I will mention is that when you see that the cash value runs out, it looks like in year 20, that's when you stop seeing increases in your income. So Lincoln Financial is a little different on that they do stop the increases once your cash value hits zero. So something to keep in mind with this product. But again, it's a great option for clients who, even if you do the non-fee version, still a great option for those extra benefits as well with the nursing home. And again, this product works the same way, like I mentioned, as far as death benefit, it's cash value in a lump sum or income base over 5 years. Here are the payout percentages. They do have two sets of payout percentages here because we do have the option of level payout or increasing. So as you can see here, some good option, pretty competitive payout percentages as well. Third product we're going to look at today is North American's SPDX. Their Strategic X, I think is what the real name is. This one is a little bit on the different side. The reason I say that is it gives you no bonus up front, but it grows at 200%. So it's a little bit different on that front. A lot of clients like that little bit of a bonus up front on that benefit base. It's kind of attractive, but with North American, you're going to grow at 2 times interest. So you've got some more competitive growth on the policy than you do on the others. I did forget to mention this on the last two, but both the products we already discussed, and Athene and Lincoln Financial, both have 10% free withdrawal as well. North American, as you can see here, the specs 50 to 79. It is single premium, $50,000 minimum for both qualified and non-qualified. You can see the surrender charge schedule is very attractive. May vary by state, but as you can see, it is 10-10 compliant. It's a 10-year schedule with 10% and a decreasing from there. So in those difficult states, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Texas, California, some of those states that are just hard to get products approved, we're out there with this product. So one other unique thing about this is the free withdrawals. It starts at 7% in the first year, but if you don't take it the first year, it goes up, and then it goes up more each year you don't take it, and that can grow actually up to 32%. So a great way that if your clients just doesn't need the money, has something big come up, we can access, depending on how many years we've waited, up to 32% of our accumulation value, as a free withdrawal. It does have, like I said, it grows at 200% versus the others, but there is no bonus. It does have both level and increasing options for lifetime payouts, and it does have a doubler as well. The unique thing about North American is that it doubles based on 2 of 6 ADLs versus confinement. Where we were looking at nursing home or confinement on the other product, we're looking at 2 of 6 ADLs. Your client falls and breaks a hip and can't walk or bathe or can't do 2 of the 6 ADLs, we can activate that doubler. So that is where North American kind of shines. If you've done any business in North American, you know they're very traditional. A lot of S&P strategies. I'm going to not touch on these too much because you know about S&P, but one thing I'm going to mention is the inverse edge trigger. Someone asked if Athene and Lincoln Financial offer 10% free withdrawal, and the answer is yes, they do. So what I was going to say, though, about the S&P strategies, got traditional ones, we've got some volatility ones, yes, but this inverse edge trigger is really unique. Why, you may ask? Well, it does the opposite of everything else. When the market is negative or down, that's when your clients are going to get interest credited. So they've got, and you give your marketer at IAMS a call. If I knew all the rates by heart, we'd have problems, or it would be a lot. So I can't tell you exactly what it is off the top of my head, but S&P goes -5, your client gets credited interest. So what's unique about this product is diversification. You put a little bit of money in the strategies that you think you're going to do well, and then you just throw 25% in this inverse edge for those years where you would assume your client would get 0 interest, but the S&P was down, we're still giving your clients interest, even on the years where the markets did not go in our favor. So really unique thing with North American, and got a lot of traction on that unique strategy. Here's a illustration from North American. Theirs isn't going to look as attractive on the guaranteed side, like I said, because there is no bonus. 500,000 is 500,000 on the benefit base. That's how it is. Guaranteed 22,500, assuming zero interest. And then when we do 5.29, again, I illustrated all these pretty conservatively. Assuming a 5.5-ish return, we're looking at, since we have 2 times all interest earned being credited for the benefit base, we're looking at a $60,000 income starting in year 11. As you can see here, that benefit base grows really quickly when it's multiplied times 2. North American does continue to grow even once the cash value hits 0. So when we hit 0 over here on cash value, surrender value, everything's at 0, we can still see that our income is going up. So it's a really nice feature. And like I said, they do have that multiplier for when life gets tough and situations occur and you can't perform 2 of your 6 ADLs. That doubler makes it very attractive. These products are phenomenal, like I said, for those clients who, not sure what they want to do with their money, kind of want to pass it on, but they really want good accumulation because these products have good rates, potential income, and then that death benefit is key. And then I often, like I said earlier, use it for those doublers. You got that client who wants long-term care, can't get it. This would be a good product. You put it here, they fall, they break their hip. You've never touched the income. Let's turn on the income and turn on the doubler and get them 121,000 versus 60,000. So a couple of unique times where I see the product used. Here are the payout percentages for North American. As you can see, I mentioned we didn't look at any of the level options. It's not that we don't like them. It's just that I think the increasing income is a market that is not looked at as much as it should. It's something that's growing. I mean, we see each carrier out there's coming out with increasing income options. So these are more of your long-term, we got to wait the 10 years. I will mention to all of you, I do a webinar the first part of each month called Increasing Income Options. On that one, I go through products that maybe you want to start income right away, 30 days after issue, things like that. So if you are interested in learning more about the increasing income, be watching for that. I think my next one's second week of August, first week of August. So check out the calendar and you might want to join that one as well, because like I said, every carrier out there is trying to get in this competitive market with these products, and we're seeing new products added all the time. With that, those are the 3 products. I know I did go pretty quickly. If you do want information on these 3 products, go ahead and answer yes to the last poll question I'm sending out right now. That will alert us to send you out the brochures, rates, materials on the 3 products we discussed today. I will be following up with all of you later today or tomorrow to go through any questions you may have, or feel free to give me a call following the webinar. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. So with that, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me, and I hope you guys have a great Thursday.